Let's just do what we're gonna do and see what we're left with. Yeah, so we'll kill this guy with Marth. Because either way, we can block with Kayn.
Yes.
That's not ideal. That's
Change
fine.
plans.
That's fine. That's fine.
Kayn can do the finish.
Yeah.
That was a miss on like what, 98%?
It was something like that.
Come on, Marth, you're supposed to be the leader.
All right. I'm assuming this is all assuming this thief cannot kill Abel. Well, that's an oversight. Oh well.
If you would, but that can't you put Sheeta and Lena in the way? So you'd have to go around them.
She just got 7. He's got 7. He's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna kill this guy. Yeah, that actually solves that. Don't even have to worry about it. There we go.
Massive chunk of XP.
And I'm just gonna start working on Lena's XP a little bit. And he can stay there. Nobody dies to that guy that's there.
Correct. The others can sort of start wandering over.
There we go. Making sure we don't have that Devil Axe equipped.
That would be in. He would be in for a rude awakening if he defended himself with Devil Axe. That caused his death.
I was going for Caster, so that's fine.
Makes sense. Caster can't defend against that attack.
Yeah. All right. Deciding who we want to get this kill. Let Gordon soften him up. Maybe. I kind of want to give it to Navarre. We can do 6. Get Daros a little XP. We're gonna have to heal up after this anyway.
That's what we have extra heals for.
This is not a good map for our level ups.
We had like 2 good ones, and then everyone else was just no single point.
How much did he do? 6. So we still gotta do a little more. Let's...
Yeah.
Yes.
Gordon or Sheeta.
Yeah, that's not enough. There we go. Takes me a second to do math. There we go. It's still weird to me to see Navarre in blue. I'm used to playing Navarre is my main in Fire Emblem Warriors, so I'm used to seeing him in red. I think we heal up Drog, because he's our entire front line.
Yes. Gotta make sure he's nice and healed. Guys, why did you get speed? It's not like you're gonna be doubling your heals. That would be a weird concept. If you had more speed than your ally, you healed them twice.
That would be interesting. Secret mechanic of 3 houses we just don't know about yet. You must be Mathis, Sister Lena's. It's weird that Lena just told him about that, but I like that it feels like our characters have been on the road for a little bit together. Their story in between the maps. Ah, you're Prince Marth. Like we're gonna kill him? What has gotten into you?
Your sister just told you a few minutes ago that they'd be accepting, and you're just scared for your life on sight.
You mean you haven't come to stick me like a pig for fighting under the Mesa Dawn standard? No. Really? Really and truly? Oh, right then. Sorry about that little display. I guess Lena was right. Just goes to show, not all princes are cut from the same cloth. What do you mean? Oh, well, our prince, Prince Michaelis of Macedon, that is. He's strong and proud, and an utter tyrant. They say he puts the soldiers who look the most scared in the front lines on purpose. Prince Michaelis of Macedon. Don't worry, sire. I won't mistake you for him again. Altean princes I can trust. Yes, you can. You know what's even more trustworthy than an Altean prince, though? The tactician controlling him. Okay.
I somewhat question that at times, but then in mod doesn't allow us to see most of his decisions, other than just, oh, someone invited a new friend.
Yeah. And if this tactician could make it through Radiant Dawn, being much younger, I think we're okay. I had a lot of restarts, I'm sure, but I made it through. Alright, we're just gonna keep moving. I'm gonna be kind of careful with Sheeta here because we're going into Archer territory.
Yeah, it looks like they almost have like a little encampment up there on the bridge.
Yeah, this is just telling us to pay attention to that. Oh, something we almost forgot.
The arena.
Yeah, let's go check out that arena. Can we cross?
Deros can, and Sheeta could. But the others can't. As far as I'm aware, at least.
Alright, I've got a plan here. Caster is actually going to stay here, I think.
And just be ready to hit a save point.
Yeah, I think so. He might not be the best for that. You know who's gonna stay? Abel is gonna stay. Who do we like more, actually? Do we like Abel more or Mathis more?
That's a good question.
Abel's a little bit better.
Yes, he is. Abel has one more level, but I don't think that difference is a bit more. That low strength. 1 point difference? Hard to say.
I think I like Abel more because of speed.
Yeah, it's 2 more points of speed and 1 more point of strength.
So we're gonna leave Mathis here to hit that save point. And we're gonna keep moving up, and we're gonna take advantage of this arena.
However we take advantage, I suppose I will find out, because I don't know.
Yeah, I know because there's arenas in the Game Boy Advance games.
Which are ones that I have not played, so I've pretty much only played on the 3DS. And as well on the Path of Radiance, there we go.
Yeah. So while we're kind of moving here, let's see. I'm gonna wait one more turn and heal up Kane before we move in.
So I'm not sure if they're going to pounce or wait on this side of the bridge.
Yeah, we're not trying to like speed run this or anything. So, Killer, why don't you talk a little bit about, while we're doing this, how does this compare to the 3DS games for you so far?
Interesting. So far, a big thing that I've noticed is you seem to have a lot more units to start with. Some use to a much smaller band and also smaller maps. So seeing a big map with so many units, I like, because as we've done this map and the previous map, we had 2 fronts to fight on. So you had to be careful to split your party to make sure you had enough forces on each side to take care of threats. So that was pretty interesting. Also, the lack of skills that I've seen, like activated things, that's a bit new to me, because I'm used to everyone having at least one skill and getting more as they level up, which I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, that's not a thing in this, and I actually had a bit of the opposite thing. You know, when its skills were introduced, it became really strange for me, and one of the things I really don't like about some of the newer Fire Emblem games is just, especially Fates, playing Revelations, you have to check for skills a lot. Like, you have to be really, really aware of what enemy skills are. And I really didn't like looking at these, info screens for a really long time to remember and learn what all the skills were. So yeah, I don't really miss skills as a personal thing. My favorite way they've been handled so far is probably the Teleus games, the GameCube and Wii one, because they're there, and they do have an effect, but it's not such a big effect that you really need to pay attention. How do you feel about the story so far?
Story so far feels a bit lacking, but I think it's just because the cutscenes between chapters seem pretty short. As well as we've kind of joked about, Marth seems to be more of a silent protagonist. So several times when people come up, and it would make more sense for him to have like a back and forth conversation, talk about his opinions of them, he just sort of stands there as like, oh yay, more fighting potential. Whereas I'm more used to in the recent games, we'd have sometimes several minutes of characters talking to each other, seeing cutscenes of where you're going between chapters.
No. We're not gonna run that hard.
No. Sounds dangerous.
There we go.
Well, I guess for you, how is it? Since you played more of the older ones, how is the increase of cutscenes and conversations feel to you?
I mean, I definitely like having more story, but there's times like, again, I know it's beating a dead horse, but there's times like in Fates where it really doesn't matter, you know? Like, we got a lot longer conversations, but did we get a better story? I mean, I'm liking this story more so far. But yeah, I definitely feel like it could have been fleshed out more, and reading some of the manga, because I might do a video on that, I'm not positive, but reading the manga, there's a lot of other things. Just a lot of other small details that kind of parallel this, and it would have been interesting to have a lot of those things in here.
For like in context with the game, so you could see it.
Yeah. And even then, you know, I don't really count that as story, because to me it's not story. It doesn't count if I have to go outside of the medium to get it.
Yeah, that's more of like a background knowledge or something, less about story. At least in my eyes.
Yeah. But I'm still enjoying this. Some of the characters, I mean, are obviously had a lot more effort, I feel like, put into fleshing them out. And that might just be because some of them have survived better over the years. Some have been some have been better remembered than others. I think that's what I'm getting at. And some really have been forgotten. You know, nobody talks about Daros. Nobody really talks about Castor. But then, or Lena. But then, you know, Marth, of course, is the poster child for the franchise. Ogma, they gave Ogma characters, so, you know, he's still remembered. Cain and Abel, the first red and green Cavaliers, I mean, they're remembered pretty well. Navarre is a really big one that's been remembered. I did not anticipate that.
I didn't realize that. Is that not a Cavalier? That's a Bow Knight?
It looks like a Bow Knight. Horseman class. I see. Yeah, I really was not paying attention to that. Oh.
Also, I noticed he can walk over water.
Yeah, he can. That's interesting. As can Marth. So I guess it just takes a really big penalty. And only some people can do it, because Ogma can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, I don't want Julian to fight that out.
I'm trying to remember, did Moth already take that town?
No, he did not. I was thinking about doing that, but I want to make sure I can block this.
Yeah.
And he's got a... oh, just an Iron Lance. So yeah, we'll do that, and
Oh, looks like we found someone.
You wanna voice Merrick?
Sure. Aha! Prince Moth! We meet again!
Huh? Merrick? Merrick, is that you?
Well, yes, sire. Last I looked. While studying magic in Kadeen, I caught wind of a war brewing and decided to seek you out.
Did a great job seeking us out, waiting in this town.
We could have walked right past them.
I see. Thank you then. I need friends like you on the battlefield. You will fight with us, of course.
Of course. It would be passing shame if you didn't get to see me flex a little magical muscle.
I love that term.
Wait till I show you my latest Excalibur.
He doesn't come with that, does? Oh my gosh, he does.
Wow.
Excalibur's like a legendary tome, I thought.
It looks like it. That poor knight's gonna have a horrible day. Oh wow, he starts at level 1. Hey, give him the fire. Yeah, so we bought it.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna put Kane here. And where is... Oh, he can't reach.
No. We should probably give that mage a chance to show off against that knight, so we can get some experience.
Yeah, we definitely will, but I want to be careful that he didn't get killed by these guys.
Yeah. Also, oh, that's a pretty... I don't know why there's just one healer sitting up there.
Yeah, that healer's not going to survive us.
I wonder if that healer didn't get the memo of go to the front lines to heal our troops.
Yeah, it kind of seems like not. I'm going to leave Ogma in range too, and I'm going to move Sheeta a bit away. Just so that we don't have any accidents.
Arrows do horrible things to flyers.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. So Ogma can just start taking that, and we can just chip away at this guy.
Yep. Pretty good damage.
What? Yeah, we're going to use our Lance to work on some Lance rank.
So that way you can equip better lances later.
Yep. And we're going to use Gordon to help us out as well. Because, yeah, he's actually got more defense than Ogma.
Wow.
Let that sink in.
Gordon can take the blows.
Haters will say it's fake. Yeah, we're going to just sit here. Yeah, I think that's just how we're going to handle this.
Sort of sit and wait.
Yeah, we'll let Rise,
Get some more healing in.
yeah, heal up Julian here. Just move Drog in a little closer. And we're going to do this for a minute. I'll go ahead and skip some combats just because not a whole lot's going to change. We're working on Kane and Gordon a lot.
Yes, we've kind of been giving them a lot of love.
It's good to have reliable units, though.
Yes.
If he misses, this is bad.
If he misses, we can heal him.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm trying to create drama and intrigue.
I think it's better when you do that, like, on accident. You're like, yeah, you can totally hit that shot. Oh, he missed. What do I do now? There we go. Good old healthy Gordon.
Yeah, some people have talked about they don't like Fire Emblem's RNG that much. How do you feel about, like... I think it's kind of thrilling that, you know, there's always a chance of that 1% crit.
Yeah. I've played a lot of RPGs in the past, so I'm used to crit chances. Though it's interesting with how low Fire Emblem's crit chances used to be, so it's truly a rare sight to see a critical
From an enemy.
from them. It's still somewhat rare to see it from your players as well. Because from what I've seen, most don't go above 10%.
Yeah, I've seen some of the new... Actually, it'll date what day we recorded this, but some new Three Houses character profiles just came out, and I can't remember her name, but there's a girl that has a skill that if the enemy is below 50% health, she gets 30% crit chance added.
Wow, that's...
Rise is, like, killing it. He's doing great.
yeah. That's a pretty powerful skill. It definitely reminds me of a type of personality that's like, she wants to get rid of the weaklings. It's like, you're already half dead, get out of my sight.
Yeah. There we go. It's a
Nice,
little
point of
bit.
strength.
We react like a 1 point of strength is a great level, but for this entire map, wow, that has been a great level.
I think he's been the first one to level strength.
I think so.
So yeah, strength is damage.
Okay, so this guy doesn't one-round Merrick, which is good, because I don't think he moves, but that's just when he might move.
Yes.
They make it really clear. They actually might be taking it easy on us by showing us, you just got a mage, use him. And I'm not gonna say no, like I like mages, and Merrick is another character that's been kind of remembered. So I think we're gonna use Merrick unless we get just a really cool mage. What did I tell you?
Yeah, it does move up.
It's scripted to be mean to you, so they say, hey, yeah, use your mage. But he does survive it, so I guess I can't be too bitter about it.
Yep. Though I must say, I'm not surprised he moved up, because it was pretty rude that we threw a fireball at a man in full plate.
Yeah.
He probably just felt like an oven.
Probably so. So now we're going to move up, and we're going to go to that arena.
Yeah, because from looks, I don't think the boss moves like most bosses. So we have plenty of time to go check out the arena, whatever might be waiting for us.
Another thing I find fascinating about this game, I really like to put myself while playing these in the mindset, it's a remake, so obviously this came out on the DS, so it's not super old, but I like to think about this is pretty close to the same story that people were experiencing in the 80s when Fire Emblem first came out. So it's, weird to think about somebody much older than us, playing this as a younger kid like I did Path of Radiance. And just this is their Fire Emblem game, and this is the only one, so they just play this for a long time.
Yeah, this is what they would have grown up playing and enjoying. I was gonna just say, why are both of our healers leveling skill?
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but that's fine. Did we ever visit this house?
I guess not. It's an old man.
No, he didn't. It's the
You can use
the
keys.
soul-sucked guy again.
Oh, but I don't see any of such things here.
There's a bridge, but it's already lowered.
Yeah. I don't see any doors. Maybe it's telling us ahead, so maybe next map we'll have to be aware of that.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, he doesn't move. It's really nice that they tell us. Because, a lot of the later games will not tell you if somebody moves or doesn't.
And from the looks of it, they did that by just making him not have any movement. So you hover over it, he dashes for movement, so it's impossible for him to move. Which I feel is just a gameplay thing, but if that was a real thing, and you just had a horse that couldn't move, sounds like a horrible boss to be under.
The horse has broken legs. That's all. Oop, what did I do? Oh, I tabbed us out. Yeah, I can, I realized, I think this is the touch screen for the DS, which is why I can do this.
Oh, instead of the, top screen?
Yeah.
Maybe. That's probably why you can do that, touch screen. Which are weird, because I think in Fates wasn't, the opposite, where the touch was the info.
Yeah, I think it's been the opposite the entire rest of the time, which probably just due to, exposure is what I prefer now, but... Oh, it's Phoenix Wright Lady. Kind Altean, this kingdom is in dire need of a savior. We've saved up 5,000 gold. Man, did they just throw money at anybody who passes through?
Apparently it's they recognize your royalty, and it's oh, here, take all the taxes we've not been paying while under enemy rule.
I guess. I mean, we're in somebody else's territory now, though.
Oh yeah, true. It's also weird because I look like just a lady getting groceries, and she's oh, I know you. Here, take all of this town's money that for some reason I'm carrying while I go get food.
Yeah, Fates shows us, or not Fates, Awakening shows us that when you recruit Cynthia, which is Sumia's daughter, she tries to find her dad. I married her to Crom, so this may change, but she's trying to find her dad, and she doesn't know what he looks like. Nobody knows really what Crom looks like, because nobody can really tell her, and there's a brigand that's masquerading as Crom, and he's not changing his identity or anything, or his face, just nobody knows what the prince looks like. And I find that fascinating that this is the exact opposite. Everybody knows what Marth looks like. Alright, so, we're going to start doing this arena thing. Now, I can't remember how much you can use it. But yeah, we're going to make a save here. And we're not cheating. We're using one of our given saves. And I'm going to save state. There we go. And then we're going to start using this arena. So, I'm just going to use it, and then we'll show you how it works. Let's put... We got Julian to level. Let's put him in. Well, this is an arena. You here for a fight, mate? The wager's 690 gold. Reckon you up to the challenge? Yeah, sure. Rules is easy. Keep trading blows till one of you drops, or press the B button to yield. Don't get yourself killed, huh?
Oh, so it sounds a bit like the arena in Fates, but instead of getting, like, an item that you can bet on, you get experience.
Yeah.
Not bad experience either. Hey, got defense and HP, not bad.
And we get money. So we're not going to move another round with Julian right now.
While we're waiting, someone should probably go visit that place above. Unless we already did that.
We didn't.
You can go with us there.
There's no terror like a Draco Knight. One false move, they're flying about and you can kiss your life goodbye.
I don't see anyone here, but that's probably warning us of next time. So our archers should be able to do good damage.
Yeah, probably so. I think we're going to put Merrick in next. Does it keep going up? It does. So I think it keeps getting harder.
Though interesting, he's now using a thunder, which we did not provide him.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
I think he's good.
He is if he hits this. There we go. Alright, we get more gold, and we're not going to fight another round with Merrick.
That would be death.
Alright, we're going to do... who do you think we should put in?
Maybe Sheeta?
Do we want to put in Sheeta? I feel like she might die.
If you think she'll die, then we can keep her out.
It's getting progressively harder. So I think we can put in Marth, Kane, Navarre, or Ogma. Or maybe Drog.
I think maybe Marth, especially because a lot of times he has to go, like, get towns. So he has less chances to fight.
Alright, we'll fight with Marth in here. I love that arena theme.
Oh, not quite enough to level.
Yeah, no, we're not going to go another round. Alright, I think the last time we're going to do this, we're going to put Kane in.
Okay. Oh wow, they put us at weapon disadvantage.
Yes,
Pretty rough.
see, it's starting to get harder.
Yeah. In fact, I don't know. Okay, he was just able to.
Okay.
That was a good level.
Alright. So we're going to start moving towards the boss now. There we go.
He can move to the other save point.
Yes, he can. That was the plan. Just in case we need it. I don't know that we're going to.
No idea.
Who needs some experience?
Drog looks like it. He's only level 3.
Yeah, we could give Drog some. I'm thinking we're gonna let Julian get this kill. Just because it's hard to give Julian kills.
Yeah, he's a bit low on the damage as a thief.
I think Merrick's gonna kill the boss.
Oh yeah, 'cause the boss doesn't have 2 range, so we can bombard him.
Yeah.
interesting that the healer didn't bother trying to run away. They're just gonna stand there and die.
Yeah, I mean, life is cruel for an enemy healer in Fire Emblem. Killed by our elf. Oh, that was barely any experience.
Wow.
Alright, let's let our mage step up and...
That's some pretty good damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage for Excalibur, but we're gonna hang on to that.
You can defy us, yes, but you will never defeat us.
I mean, we'll see if that's true.
We can certainly cook you.
Alright, he's getting decent experience from that. We're gonna keep our healers getting experience. Oh, we probably should, just so this doesn't take all day.
Yeah, have another person or two up there.
There we go. Because Merrick would eventually be able to do it, but...
It would take a while.
Yeah.
Merrick was doing 8 with fire, and he was healing 5 each turn.
I'm actually tempted to put somebody back into the arena, like save, and then put somebody back in.
Probably could.
And we won't abuse. We're not going to abuse it too much.
And also with how it was scaling up, I'm not sure who would be able to handle it at that point.
Yeah, I'm not either.
If it was still a physical weapons drug, I'd probably take it. But last time they did weapon disadvantage for us, so they might throw a mage a drog.
I don't think they would do that, just because I don't think they're... I mean, that's really setting you up to lose.
Yeah.
But, maybe. There we go, there's a Merrick level up. Alright.
Damage and skill.
How much does Caster do?
1.
Yeah, we'll give Caster that, like, 10 experience he gets.
Might as well. 11, apparently.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Whereas the healers can just keep making rounds, leveling up.
Yeah. Alright. Don't really have much to say doing this, it's just kind of the waiting game.
I guess I can bring back to an earlier topic when you were talking about the RNG of this. We talked mostly about the RNG in combat, but I also like that there's the RNG in the levels. What? Apparently very shocked we cooked him.
Why do you like that?
I like it because, well, this isn't what I've personally said. I heard another person talk about it. I think it might have actually been you.
Is that a lance? Oh, that looks like a sword. Oops.
I think that's a sword.
It's a lance.
Oh, it is lance? A bit weird.
Yeah, a lance
yeah,
effective
lance.
against cavalry. There we go. Draug will eventually use that.
Yeah, but Nihil, you might have actually said this and I couldn't quite remember. But someone had said before that they like the RNG because since it's RNG for each character, each person's playthrough, they can have favorites of different characters due to how they grow. Because a certain person, as we're trying to work up Gordon, he might be really good for us, whereas most people, Gordon is horrible. So that's an interesting experience just for us, because we got lucky with some of his levels.
Yeah. Prince Marth, you have our thanks for liberating the South Castle. You'll find Captain Harden at a fortress in northern Aurelius, protecting the king and the Lady Nina. When you find him, please be sure to give him this silver sword. Alright, we got a silver sword.
Nice, we'll just take that for ourselves.
I don't know, maybe we'll save it for the guy, see what happens if anything happens if we give it to him.
No idea.
Alright, that's the end of this chapter. What did you think about it?
Oh, pretty good. The arena was an interesting mechanic. I hadn't seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
So it was interesting to give you a way to more get XP without throwing too many excess enemies at you.
Yeah, and I really liked this chapter. Kind of getting you to split your units and then rushing you with those cavaliers was pretty cool. It wasn't too hard for where you are at this level, but I think it's a really good early introduction to Fire Emblem puzzle solving. You know, you have this many units, and, you know, these guys are about even with you, and you need to get them killed, but you gotta really think about how you're gonna do it. If you hadn't figured out by this point, I'm treating this like, and it kind of treats it like you're starting with this game. If you hadn't figured out that you shouldn't attack every turn and that you should wait and just let your counterattack attack for you, then, yeah, this is where I think you would have to figure that out. So that's it for this chapter. What should they do?
They should like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, and we will see you guys next time.
Have a good day.
Time don't feel so linear with heartbreak so familiar.